Welcome, I am ManicMink, this is EU4, and we're back. Like I said, this just took a minute. I don't know when you're watching this, so maybe this took forever. But we're going to go to war. Constantinople. Declaring war against Orthodox is glorious to the eyes of God and increases our piety by 25. They're allied with Serbia. Well, Serbia is not much of a threat because they are at war with, looks like, Bosnia? So let's declare war on Constantinople. We'll move our leader. I don't want you to be a leader anymore. No leader. You be a leader. And move there. And then you... That is taken over. What kind of rebels are these? Byzantine noble rebels. Okay, let's see. Just check over here. I want to make sure that... Yeah, those rebels are still rebelling. We're going to head, I suppose, over here as well. We'll just kind of gang up on Constantinople. Once we defeat their army, the city should fall. I don't want to say easily. Typically, Byzantium has a very tough. It's a very tough city to take. But we'll see how it goes. And these guys, actually, we're going to march down there because Byzantium nobles are arriving in our territory, and we don't want that. Quest for military access from Karaman. Sure. Quest from Dulkadir. Yes. Quest from Ramazan. Sure. We'll accept military access. These guys are fighting the Byzantium rebels, who we don't really want to be fighting, to be honest with you. We much prefer Moldavia. No, fuck you, Moldavia. Kandar, yes. Moldavia's up there, and we're not even friends with you. You're Orthodox. We don't even like you. Yeah, we don't really want to be fighting Byzantium's rebels because it's a waste of our troops to do that. But we kind of had to because they had started to move into our territory, and that's just not, it's just not cool, bro. So let's head down here. Let's see how the war is going. It's just us and Byzantium. Serbia did not get called in because of the fact that they're probably already at war and probably declined their call to arms, which sucks for Byzantium, but is good for us. And these Byzantine troops can't get off these islands here because we have boats in that area. Plague. Epidemics in early modern era were far deadlier than wars or even famine. Diseases that modern medicine are relatively harmless, like smallpox or flu, took a heavy toll whenever they struck. So we lose 50 gold, or we get plague until 1452. 14 minus goods produced. We're still earning money. I'd rather not lose the goods produced bonus because I think that influences our income. And right now we're positive, and as long as we remain positive income. Okay, another boundary dispute. Good lack of good maps or tools. Accurate maps are hard to come by. Disputes are usually over very marginal areas, but could serve as a point of friction. Press the issue, we gain a claim on Achaia, which is this county here. Yes, absolutely. We already hate the Byzantines, so why not take more of their land? That's great. A core there will mean that when we take it, it won't be as difficult to... who are you at war with? What are you doing? Kandar, I know you're doing something, because you guys asked for, are you helping me? I didn't call them in, I don't think, but maybe they're helping me. Maybe they're just wandering around, too. You know, they could just be aimlessly walking around. Guaranteed by the Ottomans. I didn't guarantee you. Well, you're a thorn in my side, Athens. So right now, again, we're just waiting for these sieges to complete. I figured out a little bit more in terms of siege things. You roll the dice every time, and depending on your modifiers here, you get a different outcome. And then here you can see there's different chances for different outcomes. And then as time goes on, the higher chance of surrender there is. As you can see, like here, there's a 50% chance of supplies shortage. So in the next 4 days, we're going to roll the dice and get another outcome. We got an 8, which is a supplies shortage. You see the chance of that went down, but now you can see over here the chance of surrender went up. So now there's a 7% chance that they will just surrender to us. So we'll see how that goes. We're still going to just wait. I'm hoping maybe I can take Achaia and Constantinople and wipe out 2 of their provinces at once. I'm going to see, what can we ask for in a peace deal? Could we ask for I don't know how... Yeah, it doesn't look like we can ask for a flat-out give us everything. But we'll see how that goes. Once we take this and this, we'll move down to here, and I'm going to send these guys around to here. And who knows, maybe we can get Enclave of Infidels. Siege of Constantinople 1. Okay, so you will head to here. This province. Can I get to that province? Can I get to this province? Yes, I can get to that province. Small enclave of infidels right up against us in Adirn. Stubbornly refuse all attempts to convert. They support themselves as merchants and peddlers and have thus far been a boon to the community, but now several local religious leaders. Right now we're not trying to convert anyone, so let's just leave them be, give us some more money, and we'll go away for a bit. Eventually, okay, here we are in another sea battle because their ships were forced out of port. So let's try and maybe capture some of their ships. That would be great if we could manage that. Let's see. Pop up and pause. We captured 1 galley. That's awesome. That's a great thing to have. Well, they will arrive in the Aegean Sea. Let's send both of our ships over here. And they will hopefully arrive and do battle. Or not. Okay, they're not going to arrive and do battle. They're just going to blockade this port. Now we could, in theory, 72. Yeah, we couldn't actually request their entire land, just because they have one too many provinces. I think is probably what it comes down to. So instead, I'm going to get Achaia and Constantinople, just because that'll be good for us. If we can take 2 of their provinces and just really, we can ask for. Can we only ask for 1 thing at a time? I wanna get both of these. Give me both of them. That is disappointing. So it looks like we can only take 1 province at a time, I think. Unless we can annex all of them, but we can't. So we can maybe get some more things. Yeah, it looks like we can only ask to cede 1 province at a time. We can... let's see what else we can get them to do. Let's revoke some cores on our territory. So they'll accept all of this. Let's see. Okay, so we can get quite a bit from them before they won't accept anymore. So let's take Constantinople. We'll have them revoke cores on all this territory, which means they don't basically have a claim on that anymore. And then we'll give us some money. Okay, so send our demands. And then we'll send our troops back over here, and we've received what we wanted. We gain 11.2 aggressive expansion related penalty. That's not that great, but that's okay. Each province you own, hold on, there's an overextension message. Each province you own is not one of your core provinces will increase your overextension. The amount of overextension depends on the base tax of the province. Each one is equal to 4% overextension. You usually want to turn recently conquered provinces into cores. Colonies of your primary culture are exempt from causing overextension. So these are not cores. Let's see, do we have a listing of what is not cored currently? Well, this is the only one that I know of that isn't cored, so it'll take 18 months and we'll spend 77 administrative power to gain a core here, and I think that's good. That's really good to have, because we already have a claim on it, and Ottoman traditions allow us less time to take it. So it'll be a year and a bit, and that will hopefully resolve our issue with cores. We have, yeah, that's already a core. Could send a missionary. Oh goodness, I don't really like sending missionaries just yet because again, we don't have a lot of what do you call it? You know, we don't have a lot of money currently at the moment. So let's wait for our... This mission should... Byzantium does not exist and we own Constantinople. So we have to go to war with them a couple more times, actually, to complete this. I did not read that properly. And that is disappointing to me. 455, so we have 5 years. We also have a national decision to make Constantinople our capital. It's the greatest city on Earth, and our government would be so much stronger. So we control all these areas, and we gain a core on Constantinople. That's perfect. That'll solve our overextension. Culture becomes Turkish. Religion becomes Sunni. We gain 6 space tax, and we gain 50 manpower. That is amazing, because right here, I don't know how long it would take, but it would take quite a long time to overwrite this with our religion. So let's make Constantinople our capital. We don't even need to make it a core anymore, so we really didn't even need to spend those points. And then, who are you? Can we declare war on you? We don't have a CB to attack them, so it would cost us 2 prestige to do an attack of that sort. So let's not. We will, however, just get into place to attack Byzantium again very soon. Let's see. So we can stop improving relations there. Will you become our vassal? Offer vassalization. Yeah, we need a... Okay, so I guess we'll keep improving relations here. I'd like to get to 190, but I don't know how to... I think that's just going to take time, I believe. Unfortunately, they're allied to a lot of our rivals, and we don't really like that. We'd much prefer them to not be rival to us. This new rival situation is an interesting little thing. We have a claim on Achaia. We'll lose that by 1474, but we're not going to lose that yet. So let's take a look at religious stuff and see if we can't convert anybody while we're waiting. 27 months in Epirus looks like the best chance that we have. So let's send our missionary there. That's going to cost us some money because we now have to pay missionary maintenance. We'll send our fleets back to Constantinople. That's the thing, we don't really need all these fleets, but they're nice to have just in case. Let's also see trade, because we just took we just took this whole trade zone, so we can maybe, I don't know, we can maybe get some more money with trading that way. And that's great. We, I think we're paying for missionary maintenance. Yeah, we're paying 0.41 for missionary maintenance, but we're not actually we're still gaining money, which is really, really good to do, for us at least. So let's send a gift and see how much they need to... 100 gold. You only like me 15 more. You guys are kind of assholes, aren't you? So let's keep improving relations, and hopefully we'll get to the point where they're at 190 and they can become our vassals. Again, I'd like to peacefully get them to be our vassals rather than force them to, just because it would be easier. It would be nicer to all of us to you know, to just get our vassals peacefully. Simply because it's, you know, it's easier on us. Prestige is gaining, or legitimacy is gaining. Prestige is, we have one uncontested cores, which I know is all these territories, which again, if we get to be our vassals, that'll be good. So I don't know. I guess we'll sit here and we'll wait and see. We'll wait until 1455, perhaps, when our truce expires, and then we'll go to war with Byzantium. Unless we can go to war with anyone else. No. 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 Corfu? Can I Corfu you? No. No, and probably Cyprus also a no. It's a shame because we don't have a Holy War CB, and I'd like that because Holy War would be, you know, a nice little, we can go to war with people without necessarily having to worry about incurring a lot of penalties, because people will dislike us if you go to war without a reason. Anyways, I think I'll call it quits for this episode. I've been ManicMink. This has been EU4. You've been you, and tune in next time. See you later.